This is CodeX Report number 10. I'm going to be talking about Obama, Libya, and some of the other things that are going on that front. Um, I don't even know what to say about this guy. I think I've said it all before. He's an idiot. He's a tool of the banks and the corporations. He's an enemy of the United States, and his goal is to destroy us. It's as simple as that, and everything that he says and does proves it. And if you don't believe that, then I think you really need to go and get some professional help. Because you you are not involved in reality if you believe that he has the best interests of America or the world at heart. Because it's demonstrably true that he does not. He just lies. He's a compulsive liar, and if you look at what's happened, he's good at it. He keeps getting caught, but nobody really does anything about it. So, big deal. So I lied. I got caught. Nobody did anything. I'm gonna keep lying. That's politics. I tweeted the other day. How do you tell when Obama's lying? He's talking. And that's about what it comes down to. And the same goes true for the corporations and everything else. They lie constantly. They cannot help it. Go watch the Mike Rupert videos, the CIA connection. The government is not there to support the rights of the people or the lawful constitution and the laws of this nation. That's not what they're about. Lieberman calling for a no-fly zone in Syria. Morons. Um, you incite the uprisings, and then you don't do anything, and then people get killed. And then you say, oh, we need to have a no-fly zone, so then you kill a bunch more people. Seriously, it's Agenda 21. Everything that is going on in the world right now, you can look at as a facet of Agenda 21. And it's been going on for years. Um, the oh my God, there's so many different things involved. If you understand full spectrum dominance, that's what it is. They want to own the water, the sky, the sun, the food, and the earth. And they're 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 accomplishing that goal. Um, the real estate bubble. What happened to all the properties that were defaulted on? Well, when the banks got the bailouts, they had to, I don't know if they actually had to, but I'm sure they provided some kind of collateral. Well, if they don't pay those loans back, that land and the titles to those properties goes back to the government. Now, whether they actually have a legal, lawful, clear title, that's debatable because there were so many ridiculous things going on with the whole the derivatives and everything else. So, yeah, it's vaccines, it's medicine, it's the medical industry. It's not a health industry; it's a medical disease industry. They don't want to cure disease; they want to treat continually disease. They want to make the money, and that's what it's all comes down to. And unfortunately, the money is being so devalued that nobody can afford it anymore. Um, the there's so many different things that need to be talked about, and the the Israelis are talking about um, putting the entire population of Gaza on an island. So now the Jews are initiating the final solution. against Palestine. And to anyone who happens to be a Jew who does not support Israel, you need to stand up and say something, because if you don't, silence in the face of evil is evil. And the Israeli regime is evil. What they have done to Palestine is evil. What they have instigated in the Middle East is evil. What they have done all over the world is evil. The organ harvesting, the white slavery, everything that Israel is involved in is evil. They are not a nation of God. They're the nation of anti-God, and that's the only way that I can explain it, because, I'll do a video at some point dealing with, God, the devil, and the false paradigms of the whole fucking thing. But it's ridiculous. They claim to be God's chosen people, but then they do the same thing that was perpetrated on them. And if you don't believe me, go and look at what's going on. Just take an honest look at what Israel has done over the past 50, 40 years, even the last 20 years. Um, Glenn Beck came out and he's talking about Israel has nukes. Yeah, we've known Israel has nukes. You know why they got them? Because we gave them the nuclear material. They're not supposed to have nukes technically, but they do, and everyone knows, and nobody says anything. Now, you know the reason why nobody says anything? Because Israel is blackmailing the planet. They are the biggest instigators of terrorism throughout the world, besides the United States. And if you don't believe me, you need to just go and look at what's really going on. The people of the world need to stand up and just say no more. Stop giving the government any money. Stop funding, any branch of the federal government or your state governments, because your state governments are involved in it. It's ridiculous. The people need to stand up and just say no more. Just opt out. Boycott. Turn your backs on them. Just say no to the NWO and GMOs, because it's all part of their plan.